what they're looking at, which was under, like, what was it? Could fit under your desk.
Yeah, I mean, 23 tons is just over a cubic meter.
Just over a cubic meter.
Yeah.
So that is the densest material on Earth. It's
the densest element. So yeah, therefore no substance can be denser. And it's the most rare non-radioactive element. Here's a big disc. I can put a little bit of it's a bit hard to do it in artificial light.
In the sunlight, my camera couldn't handle it.
It just dances. The crystalline structure is pretty incredible. So yeah, it's a fascinating material. I was literally convinced and captivated by it when I first met the Osmium Institute at the New Orleans Investment Conference in 2022. So there's some great products as Swiss watch manufacturers are making. Again, it's really hard to show the reflectivity, but it's still, you can still buy small pieces. You can get a capital, an uppercase I, around $70.
Yeah, I'm excited to get a piece of it. I broke down. I was going to buy an extra bar, but I had to break down and get a piece of osmium. Once I seen it he was talking to me about it, and then he brought out a little piece from across the room and kind of held it up and said, if your girlfriend walked in the room with a set of earrings, and I looked kind of thinking, yeah, whatever, and looked up, and man, he was across the room in just natural light, and I had never seen anything jump out at me. It was a tiny piece, and so I couldn't help. I had to get my wife some, but yeah, so I'm excited to get a hold of it. It's got some amazing properties and very, very intriguing.
Yeah, someone asked me, could it replace diamond? And I was about to reply, yeah, well, of course it can. It's better, and it's a metal, and it's genuinely scarce. But then I thought, there's no way it can replace diamond, because we make diamonds from carbon. Synthetic diamonds are really inexpensive now. It won't be long, and they'll be probably $20 a carat. So the myth of diamonds is popping. But there's not enough of this to replace diamonds. There wouldn't be enough to make a tiny little earring for every American woman. That would be your 23 tons. So this is what's called an investor disc. So it's about a 3-inch disc. That's about 50 grams. So I think that's about $78,000 for that chunk.
For that one piece.
But the smaller pieces start around $50-$60, and you can go all the way up. There's about 250 different shapes and sizes.
So when I was up there, I think it was around just under $1,300 a gram. What is it now, a gram about?
We broke 1,500. I think it was on the 28th of December.
So it's still climbing.
Yeah, we were around 1,470, 1,480 today. One advantage of it compared to all the other precious metals, there's no commodity market in it, so there's no futures, so there's no manipulation. It's a natural monopoly. There's one company that have got to the stage where they can make it even crystallization.
Yeah, and I noticed at the beginning here it said that our primary objective is to inform individuals and companies about osmium's tangible investment asset sector and jewelry sector. Let's see here. Where was I going to? Okay, yeah. Osmium Institute was founded to facilitate worldwide standardized trade of the rarest precious metal on Earth. And you have, and it's being tracked, like they have a website and you can see the price of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you buy a piece, it will come in a box like this with a QR code.
Right.
So you just pull that QR code up, and it gives a full description of the piece. It also brings up high resolution 2D pictures and a 3D scan. So one of the many unique properties is every square millimeter, so literally the size of a pen point, has 10,000 more recognition points than a human fingerprint. I don't know if you can see, if you look, you can start to see like a constellation if I hold it still.
Hold it still. Yep.
So
yep, I can see it. Yep.
even a small piece will has a pattern on it that you can identify from the pictures on the database. And once you purchase a piece, you have an ownership code gets transferred to you, and then only the holder of that code can transfer the ownership.
Yeah,
So
it says the new form.
You can't really steal it because you wouldn't be able to sell it on the open market. It's an interesting sort of fusion of tangible and you know, the crypto blockchain.
Yeah, that's what it says here: a marriage between tangible assets and digital security.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's the rarest precious metal, I guess I should say.
Yeah, it's already being used in Europe. Wealthy individuals are using it for trusted private transactions.
And is that how it's being priced? Because I'm wondering, like, I noticed it's showing a steady value increase, and I'm wondering, where are they getting this from?
So it's a natural monopoly on the production.
Okay.
And it's a natural monopoly in the distribution. So the Osmium Institute was founded by Ingo Wolf. He met the Swiss scientist who worked out over 4 decades the process. And after his first meeting with him was 6 hours, he agreed to sell 16 of his businesses and pursue bringing osmium to market.
Wow.
So what he's done, and it's really gaining popularity in Europe and in Dubai and South Korea, he's created demand for the rarest metal.
Yep. Okay. So it's kind of basically a natural supply and demand based thing.
It's a natural monopoly.
Yep. Okay.
So the process is still really hard to do. So they do have failure. So the harvest rate can drop dramatically, and then there's a temporary shortage till the next batch comes out.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Yeah, Gary Huffman. Ian, you can give out your number, his information. I think I put it in the description here too.
Yeah, sure. It's 307 264 9441.
Awesome. Thank you. And his website is ARK-S.G.O.com, right?
That's correct.
All right, cool. And yeah, let's see here. So yeah, we probably got about we've been going for about 50 minutes. I'll probably try to wrap this up in an hour. I think I want to ask you more than I'm going to be able to get to. So, but we'll be having you back, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Awesome. We will. I think we have right now. We have set up to try to do every other Wednesday here, and you know, I'm sure things will come up. If we have to jump around, we will. But for now, we'll try to come back here and talk more on these issues.
Yeah, and we at ARK, we definitely want to help. So we will make sure that we have an unbeatable deal.
You already have unbeatable deals.
Well, we'll make them even more unbeatable.
Wow. Awesome. No, I really appreciate that. Oh, and before I forget, my wife said to say that, you know, she had a great time. We had a great time. Kids had a great time. You kind of spoiled them, but we appreciate that. And
they had to leave with some silver. I mean, we've got to try to see if they can catch up with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that was awesome. We appreciate it. All right, here. What else? Let's see here. Oh, and you mentioned that you even have it kind of set up where osmium can move from country to country and avoid VAT tax and is that, did I get that right? Or
we can import it into the US tax-free because each piece has a designated customs code.
Okay.
So the Institute has done a lot of work preparing for the US market.
Nice.
But we do have to charge sales tax on selling it at the moment because it's not
But they're not going to seize it up at customs and say, this can't transfer, pay us X amount of money to get this piece out of our hands.
No, what we do, we import it, and then we give a discount to the retail price, and that way we have the hassle of doing the foreign wire transactions and
nice
sorting all that side out. And the process is getting quicker. We hope to get it down to about 10 days from placing the order with the institute and getting the product in the US.
Okay. And yeah, maybe, you know, we'll have to go into actually buying a piece and what all is entailed with that. I know that, you know, like we were mentioning, this is kind of a unique way of tying the systems together, where this is an asset like your house or like your car, or maybe even better of an asset to have in that type of manner, that's going to be recognized on the market.
Yeah.
But is tied to your name. So if someone comes to steal it and resell it, they're just going to
get caught. Yeah.
Right. They're just going to have the, you know, authorities show up and say, this belongs to someone else. How do you have it? Right. So,
yeah.
So that'll be interesting to go through as well. And all right, Ian. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wind it down. Is there anything I'm not thinking of you wanted to discuss here today?
No, we could talk for hours, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's just kind of it. So,
but yeah, a big shout out to Silverback Metals for making these slices.
Yes.
We did get.
There's another one, guys.
We got a big batch of 14-ounce ones to make to try and get a more affordable entry point, because their normal minimum is 25-ounce. They also, I think you showed your take your silverback. I think these are got to be the best round out there.
I agree. I love them. They're awesome.
Real nice mirror finish and great design. It was a British sculptor did the design of the Gorilla. Just a great 1-ounce round, and they do a 1-ounce bar as well. So again, they do a low premium 1-ounce bar.
Yeah, I need to get a hold of some of those as well from you. I don't have that bar form from you yet in my deep stack. And then you have this 2-ounce, which is
Didn't Jim do an amazing job on these?
Oh, those are too cool. I'm going to try to zoom in here on mine. Yeah, I really like the way these came out. Very cool pieces, and these are actually kind of taken from the same area, so they get tracked back as well. So
yeah, they're linked back to the Comex bar that they came from. Yeah,
they came from. So right now, while we have these historical Comex pieces, he showed you a piece of a bar there. I need, if you see a taller, the taller form, you had a kind of a squat form there. Yeah, there, and it has a hole. There you go. Hold that one for Tiger Stacker. Tiger, are you here? You like that one? Let's see if he answers back to that. I think Tiger's going to want to grab that. And then I need to get a short squat with a hole in it.
Yeah. But, you want that section with a hole in.
He says he's. Yep, that's what I want. And Tiger said he'll take that other one you just had up. So.
Oh, I don't know. That came from bar number 69 that they processed.
Oh, so wow.
That's a fairly early one, but yeah, I guess if he's going to a friend of yours, it's going
to really
be a good home.
Well, you know, I'll let you guys work that out, but yeah, okay. I think that's what he's looking for, something just like that, or that piece. That would be awesome. So those are just amazing. I love them. Oh yeah, that's the same. That's the one you're missing, I think, Tiger. So cool. All right, guys. Well, we thank you all so much for showing up here. We got Tiger Stacker, Spokane Silver Stacker, Lassie Farm, Pocket Change Inspector. Thank you all for coming. Everybody else, and Ian, we'll have you back again here in a couple of weeks.
I was just see you got Spokane Silver Stacker there. So
yep, Spokane. He's got a great channel. He's got
an Idaho neighbor.
Nice. Homestead Aquarius. all great channels. Gary Huffman, I think he's got a new channel out too. So Space Miner here coming in at the bottom. Everybody, go check everybody out. Thanks all for being here, and we will catch you guys on the next one.